Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works, that super secret research and development division of Dr. Jet Laboratories, where we sit around all day and invent toy boats for grown men. I want to thank Sam for building one of the prototypes of the tunnel jet. There's something I probably forgot to tell Sam, and it's something really important. Before I drew the first line on the first piece of paper or computer screen, as it would be, for this design, I already had in my mind what the structural thing would be. Now, I decided on using just a 1/16 inch plywood plate as the basis for everything. You know, it indexes the sponson, gives the indexing for the cowl, and everything fits in there. But on its own, it's a wimpy piece of plywood. You can take that piece of plywood and do this to it. So in order to keep that plywood plate from doing this, I got to add structure to it. And the structure is critical. And Big B kind of went around it. He used a piece of basswood, but he only did it on the bottom side. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the structural design of this boat is as follows. There's a 1/16 inch plywood plate that connects everything, and it gets sheeted top and bottom with cross grain. Very important. The grain has to go this way. Going this way won't work. The grain has to go this way. It gets sheeted with cross-grained 16th balsa. That gives it the necessary structural rigidity. Sam put a piece of glass here on the bottom. Yeah, that's not bad. But structurally, this is a whole lot more beefy. And Big B's sat kind of low in the water, and then I looked at a bunch of other, Formula One models, and they all sit low in the water in the back. That's just their nature. But adding that shear web, let's not call it balsa sheeting, let's call it what it really is. Adding that shear web in here adds flotation as well. So boys and girls, when you're building this, remember, it gets shear webbing. That's a structural member. That's part of it. If you don't put in the shear web, it's like leaving the frame out on your car. It's not going to work very well. Dr. Jet's excited this morning because twice I was misunderstood. And it's like, how do I make myself clear? So that's the plan for this thing. Now this one is stiff as a board. There's no way I cannot flex these sponson tips. I cannot flex them. It's because my spar has a shear web in it with the grain going this way. So my plan is to take this out to the pond this week. I want to do it during the weekdays when it's not crowded. So I want to take it out during the day or a weekday, and I'm hoping the weather will cooperate. I do like Sam's idea of a multi-motor mount. I'm kind of forcing you into using a 20 series motor with this thing. And Big B couldn't find these things. These are for drones. I'll give you a link to these things, and they're cheap. They're cheap and readily available. So either motor mount system will work. I do like, though, the option of throwing an outrunner in there. I like that the outrunner will have enough torque to roll this over. I made mine much taller than Big B's, so I got more flotation up here. We'll see how this does in inverted stuff. So there you go, just an update on this for anybody else building it. Put your shear webbing in. You don't have a spar without shear webbing. Okay, until next time, boys and girls, jet out.